Oh, there's so many missiles aimed at the Manticore. That's not good. That Manticore is so dead. Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, which is a tactical spaceship fighting game set in the Battlestar Galactica universe. Specifically, it used to be set in the older show, but with the two new DLCs that are out, Armistice and specifically the Modern Ships Pack, which have just come out, there are now ships from the modern series. There is the Battlestar Mercury, the modern Cylon Basestar, Battlestar Valkyrie, I believe a prototype Basestar, and also modern Cylon Raiders and Mark 7 Vipers, which are really cool. And we're going to be playing around with those today in Skirmish, because I could go in and play the Armistice campaign, which leads on from the other campaigns, but I really want to play with the modern ships. So that's what we are going to be doing. Now, this is a sponsored video. It is sponsored by Slytherin. There'll be a link down below to where you can check out the game if you choose to do so. So thank you very much to them for that. But we're going to whip out a full max size battle at 16k, Annihilation, and we're going to play on Caprica, because I really like having a planet in the background. It looks really pretty. There's also a free update to the game, which I believe includes the new photo mode, which makes screenshots even prettier. It's a very nice game to get screenshots from. So we're going to dive in, proceed, and we're going to be playing with Colonial BSG 16K, which is an entire navy I set up earlier. So we have two Mercury-class Battlestars, and if you have seen the more recent show, I was going to say the new show, it's not really new. That came out in 2004. It does make me feel a little bit old. But we have two Mercury-class Battlestars, and they are the same class as the Pegasus. So if you've seen the new show, the recent show, oh, so old, then the Pegasus is a Mercury-class Battlestar. They are top-of-the-line, badass, just super carrier dreadnought battleships. They're really cool, and they are very expensive. And I have tricked them out with all kinds of shenanigans. So they're at the front of our line, and we have Guided Missile, Nuke, two Viper Mark 7 squadrons, and two Assault Raptors on both of them. They're very expensive. They come in at almost 3,300 points. But the idea is what we'll do is we'll charge towards the enemy, and when they start firing missiles at us, we'll turn sideways, use a flak barrage, and kind of serpentine towards the enemy. And then when we get close enough, we'll drop flak, we'll fire off our guided missiles, and then nuke in the back to kind of like disguise the nuke and a whole bunch of missiles, and maybe they won't stop it, hopefully. We'll also launch our Assault Vipers, our Vipers and Assault Raptors. I'm going to call them Assault Vipers, mixed squadron. And then they're just going to do their thing. And hopefully that'll work. We also have another new ship, which is the Valkyrie, which I think, I'm not certain about this, but I think when they had the tiny spin-off show that actually went nowhere, I think that was a Valkyrie class, but I can't be certain. But that is basically like a tiny little pocket Battlestar. If we go down here, you'll notice that the Valkyrie has one slot, which we've got Viper Mark 7s in, because it's a modern Battlestar, it can have modern Vipers, and also just some guided missiles. I didn't really have points to increase that. I was going to go torpedoes, but no points in the end. So that's going to be flying around and providing assistance. I'm kind of wanting to do like an overlapping flak barrage with the two of them. Back here, we've got two Minervas, which are here. They both have guided missiles and Viper Mark 2s, except for the one Raptor that I managed to sneak in. The idea is that as we head towards the enemy, if we get close enough, we can start peeling these two off and then unleash guided missiles. Maybe the Vipers if we need to. In the back, we have two Scouts, our Manticores with torpedoes. I'm kind of tempted to put a Manticore ahead just to try and drag the Dratus signal. But they're probably just going to get murdered. They both have torpedoes, so they can do torpedo runs on people. I kind of like the setup of having a fast scout with torpedoes. And then in the back, we've got three Rangers, which are our long-range missile cruisers with a pretty quick cooldown. They've each got armor piercers and guided missiles, so we should have like a staggered wave, because I think the armor piercers are faster, do damage to the armor, then the guided missiles hit and do damage to hull. And then they should be a pretty effective barrage. I'm going to keep them in the back, probably raise them a bit in height, so they're firing over the top of the Battlestars, and hopefully that'll work. Let's click continue. Boop. And we'll be going up against Cylon BS-16K. Now, this is a mixed fleet. because I really wanted to play around with some of the ideas of like different levels of Cylon fleet design. And it does feature 2 of the modern Basestar carriers, which I just love the design of these ships. They are like, obviously like in the recent show, the Galactica is still the Galactica from the old show. The Pegasus is new, but it's kind of a riff on the same design. Whereas the Basestar, like, it's so different. Like, it's got this more organic feel. And it looks kind of almost alien in design. I really love the Basestar. And they've got 2 of them. Both of those have armor piercers and guided missiles. The idea that we have a lot of armor being colonials, so they're going to try and defeat that with a wave of armor piercing and guided. They have modern raiders, and they have 4 of them in each. They have a lot. Then we have a Kratos. So that's got armor piercers, guided missiles, raider, heavy raider. A Basestar, armor piercer, guided missiles, raider, heavy raider ×2. The only reason I didn't just put more Basestars in, because I love them, is because by themselves, they don't have any guns. And without any guns, if you can just get close enough and defeat the missile barrage, you can take them apart. So I wanted to give those a little bit more chance against us by giving them actual guns. So they should be okay with that. We also have 2 Phoebos who have raiders and torpedoes, and then 2 Arachnes. And I gave them both cluster nukes. So those are those you don't know, nukes that when they get close enough, split into 6. And each of those 6 is a nuke. Makes them kind of hard to stop. So we have to deal with that. Yay. And then we also have a Revenant gunship. So that's actually a captured colonial design. I can't remember, is it like Gemini or something? Taurus? I can't remember. But basically it's like a kind of like a Battlestar knockoff. It's just a gunship. It's got lots of guns. I wanted to up their number of guns so they weren't entirely depending on missiles. And then we also have a Hydra support ship, which will make everyone better at targeting by giving them processing power. So a little bit of a scary fleet. Like, I've mixed them enough that I think that they're going to be threatening. I love this jump-in scene. It's so cool. Especially when you've got such a large fleet and it's a lovely extended shot of them jumping in. Right. Okay. Let us face off. Oh, we are pretty close. Okay. So first things first. One of the nice things they've added is I can now group do this. So we're going to have our Rangers go for height.
Understood.
That's the most important thing right now. I don't know if we really want to pop the Scout yet. The Dratus range on the Battlestars is so bad. We probably want to run a Scout ahead. It might result in the death of the Scout.
Yes, Commander.
But we are going to pop the thrusters and... Now, I'm deliberately not launching our fighters because we're probably just going to end up getting them murdered versus like the huge number of raiders the enemy have. Oh, such a pretty game. Such a pretty game. Right. They are dispersing, which is a little bit worrying. It makes it harder to actually like face off against them if they decide to do a barrage. So we're going to start to swing our nose out and we'll dive a little bit further.
I hate the quiet before the first shot.
Fire control is warmed up and preparing solution.
Okay, that's enemy fighters coming in. Right, that's actually a lot of enemy fighters coming in. We're going to pop your Dratus range, and then we're just going to probably just swing back. Just try and get back in the safety of the fleet. Because they're probably going to target us with everything now. I think you're going to need to turn, like, properly a beam. We'll deploy flak to the right. I do love the flak in this game. It looks so badass. Flak to the right.
On it, Commander.
And here's my cunning plan. Our nose is kind of exposed as we're swinging sideways, so we're going to have the Valkyrie cover by swinging just a little bit more and heading to the nose of where the Pegasus is going to be. You're not called the Pegasus, but like I'm going to call you Pegasus. What are you called? The Neckbet. I always think of you Pegasus because that's the one I know. So we're going to swing you forwards and flak out here. So that should extend our flak coverage. I'm only flacking with the first 2. Probably could flak with more, but yeah. We could also up our defense by swinging to defense, and if we do that, we'd get more coverage with the flak. But again, I kind of want the movement for this turn. If we reduce our movement by going for defense, we'll take longer to get to the enemy.
Hostile unit identified.
Keep your targets locked and watch for clearance.
Good, because they're firing torpedoes at us. And most of them got through the flak cloud. There's a gap that they got through, which is annoying. Those torpedoes aimed at the Manticore missed, but oh, there's so many missiles aimed at the Manticore. That's not good. That Manticore is so dead. We are going to attempt to fire our torpedoes because this might be the last volley we get. And then I think we need the speed. I'm going to go boost thrusters, and we're going to deliberately just pull ourselves round and down. That's technically a collision. You've only taken a tiny bit of damage to the front, actually. I thought you took more. We're going to up your defense as well. Our flak is up, so we can't shoot broadside. I think our flak needs to stay up on the second one as well. These two could peel off, but I'm not confident enough about doing that yet because they might get pinned. So we're going to continue. But I will up their attack because they don't need the move. And upping their attack, if I bring up the ranges, means they still have range of everyone. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they'll do damage to a squadron. This is going to be a tight flyby, but it might save us. It might. Probably won't. Right, you three. I think we target the Revenant. I'm more afraid of their direct fire right now because I think the missiles we're pretty well defended against. So, again, using the multi-select, we're going to fire munitions at you. Now, obviously, I can't really launch my craft or fire my missiles because they might get clipped by my flak cloud, and then we would have everything suck. That would not be good. I'm also going to slow you down because the Valkyrie's getting targeted a bit too far out. This is going to be very tight at the front. We will actually go attack on the Valkyrie because we can actually get people with the broadside. I don't know whether you're going to survive. But, like, respect. We'll see if you do.
Missiles incoming. Manticore is taking damage.
Okay, it has got through. No, it died. Okay, we did lose a ship. That is a cluster nuke. Hello, cluster nuke incoming. Cluster nuke. Oh, I think. Did we stop? Oh, no, we only stopped one. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Okay, hard turn. Hard turn. Hard turn and slow. More time for flak to shoot it. I'm also going to turn the Valkyrie so that the flak cloud hopefully hits them as well. Look at that Arachne coming in at that angle. Oof. Right, missiles are all out. You're on your cooldown cycle, which is fine. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Where's the other Arachne? Have you launched missiles yet? Unless that's a nuke or something, I think we're okay. You could launch missiles from back here. Let's do that. We'll have you two launch missiles. At that Arachne, I think.
Missiles incoming.
Oh, yeah. No, we took many hits there. Our right is pretty heavily injured.
Lost a Manticore, sir. Missiles incoming.
We lost the other Manticore. Oh, no. That Valkyrie is getting owned. The front and right armor are both. Oof. And there's so many missiles. Okay, I think we have to pull forward with these guys.
Launching alert Vipers.
And we'll launch our squadrons. Oh, crap. They're headed for the Rangers. Yeah, we've got to do something about this. Those missiles, we still need our flak clouds up. This Valkyrie, I think we try and turn you around.
Understood.
Cancel flak. We'll launch our Vipers. Hell, I think we even launch our guided missiles. think we still need flat clouds up on these two. This is really rough for us. We have taken a pretty big hit. It's because they spread out, so our flat clouds are less effective. I think we're going to start running max defense on you. You already are. Okay, missiles are coming in mostly from this side now. We can actually stop turning. We can actually turn towards you, which will bring our front guns online. Onto the Arachne. Now, while our flak's working, obviously we don't have side guns, because our side guns are firing the flak. So, you'll notice that we're missing a complete chunk here of our side arc, which is frustrating. We do have our nukes. I want to kind of save them. Can't launch them while the flak cloud's up, and it'll be a massive waste. Right, Rangers. That Revenant is pretty injured. And you're launching missiles at the Revenant. I think we could shoot at the Arachne. Our main guns are coming online. I think we shoot the Phoebos. Or we could start on the Kratos, because the Kratos is a big threat. We are headed over there. Yeah, I think we start on the Kratos. Right, end turn. Oh, that's more nukes. Oh, that Mercury's right arm is just gone. Oh, those are just getting through. We need to swing around. That Arachne's wrecked. That Revenant might survive. You're being hacked. We need to swing forwards. We need to change sides. This is not good for us. We're going to go full attack. We're going to cancel flak. We're going to launch... That Arachne is low enough health. I'm not worried about it with missiles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we fire our guided missiles at you. And I think we're also going to fire our nuke at you.
Yes, Commander.
Cancel your flak. Oh, your hangar's offline? Oh, no. That's really bad. We kind of require a hangar. Is it worth dropping another nuke on the Kratos? I don't think it is. This Arachne may be worth firing our missiles at.
Missiles on their way.
The front armor on you is pretty wrecked, so I'm actually going to slow you down and drop you so that you're a little bit more protected.
So say we all.
And maybe pull you a bit to the side. The idea is that we'll have, hopefully, the Kratos in our side guns and you in our front guns.
Yes, Commander.
Do we want to fire that second nuke, though? That's the question. Because if we did, we could take out maybe the Arachne, maybe the Phoebos. I don't fancy our chances, and the nuke is expensive, and we'll probably get a chance to use it anyway, so we're going to hold. You're reloading. You might go down. If you don't, you're going to still be injured enough that you'll be away from the fight for a while. Right, we do have fighters launched. And I'm going to have them attack these raiders. They'll be outnumbered. It sucks to be you. Right, what about this Raptor? We're going to move it over here. We're deliberately going to use it to try and get control of that area. And I'm going to have the Mark 7s. No. I'm going to have the Mark 7s also fight these dudes. You, I will have defend the Raptor Squadron. Done. Alright, this is going to be a risky turn because we're going to go head on. We're dropping our flat cloud. It's going to hurt. Also, our hangar being down is incredibly annoying. You probably dead. You dead or out of the fight. You might die. You're going to hopefully get nuked.
Missiles incoming. Centurions have boarded one of our ships.
Ah, we got boarded? Crap. Oh, that hull is really bad. Luckily, we're now in the front armor. Oh, no, no, no. We are not on the front armor yet. Turn hard, turn hard, turn hard. Also, maybe climb. That hangar is at 1 point. Launch. Also fire the nuke, because, like, there's no chance that it's certainly going to live. I think fire the nuke, and we're going to fire it at the Hydra, because it's undamaged. If we lose a Mercury this early on, oof, that does not bode well. We're going to launch guided missiles at you. How's that Arachne doing? Pretty wrecked. But to guarantee it, I'm going to fire 2 batches of missiles at you as well. Right, front armor on you is pretty wrecked, so I think we have you a little bit more circumspect in your advance.
Understood.
These Raptors fire rockets as you go past. And we'll see if we can get our Vipers to help defend this Battlestar before it explodes. Probably not. The Assault Raptors, we're going to have them chase that guy. And then we'll probably just use our missiles or whatever if he lives long enough. Okay, that Mercury, 28 hit points. Okay, we've got the front armor online, but the front armor is disappearing very fast. Okay, the nuke went off. So much armor's been stripped.
Not today, Tin Can.
Okay, we're now on left armor. That Arachne's gone. You're badly damaged. Did we get that Revenant? No, our Valkyrie's okay, though. I'm bringing the Valkyrie back around. This is going to suck for my flight crews. I kind of think we have to fire flak. Ah, but it'll wreck the flight crew. I'm actually going to fire at this Phoebos, because that's kind of wrecked anyway. I'm going to fire at the Basestar. Right? Maybe it's out of range. No, can fire at the Basestar. Oh, only one of them was in range. Solid. We'll fire at the Phoebos, and then we'll recall.
Yes, Commander.
We'll also paint target while we're here. Just to guarantee it gets wrecked. I'm going to try and block with my other Battlestar. Although that might result in a collision. 12 hit points. Okay. We're just going to tell them to defend. Oh, we're not even going to launch the Flat Cloud. Yeah, if we get attacked by fighters, we're kind of dead. Oh, these fighters actually killed off the enemies back here. Neat. You fire munitions at that Basestar. Okay, so the question becomes, how do we deal with you? Because your right armor's gone. Front armor's gone. I think we just pull you around. And then try and bring you in long range. Guided missiles. Where could they be fired?
Missile tubes prepped.
Long range shot, but it is clear. And then I think I'm actually going to have all of the Raptors and our Assault Raptors head over to the Basestar. The question is, will we survive the next turn? We have 75 left armor. Oh, no, we don't dive. We rise. Because then this Basestar will be blocked by this other Basestar if we can use their positioning against them. And we're going to go full defense because I want to increase the power of our point defense.
Understood.
And then we'll also bring you in at normal speed and try and cover the back a little bit, just in case they fire.
Missiles incoming. A Battlestar is being hacked.
10 hit points, 9 hit points, 4 hit points, 1 hit point, and Battlestar's gone.
Come on.
Ranger is taking damage.
Ranger took damage? Oh yeah, the enemy right here. There's a Phoebos at really low health. Rangers, move to the side and drop. You have a side arc. And you're really hurt. Okay, we lost one. I'm going to have these assault raptors just not come back. Because if they come back, they're going to get killed by my flat cloud. Because flat cloud is going up. Oh, our left took so much damage from that. Okay, maybe even not directly at the enemy, because they're going to start retargeting. So I want you to pop flak on the left. You're going to end up firing missiles while your flak is up, but you're going to have to hopefully get some out. I'm going to fire that Basestar. Now, my idea is mostly to get rid of all the enemy guns. And that way we can deal with the missiles a bit more easily, especially since we now have fighter control of the area. Oh, we got that one.
Mark, incoming on priority.
And here are the new missiles. I expected them. I called it.
Yes, sir.
Right. And also pump your attack as well. I think we'll dive your height so you can shoot under. Right now, if you launch missiles, will you hit my own ship? Potentially? Potentially hit my own flat cloud, so maybe that's a no-go. Right, let's also talk to our raptors, because Jarl are now here. 5 munitions. 5 munitions at the Basestar, actually.
Missiles on their way.
You can short-range missile at Basestar.
Missile tubes prepped.
I'm also going to have you start painting targets. So you paint that target. You paint that target. You paint that target. And this time we're going to fire munitions on you. Okay. Missiles getting taken in the flat cloud. We might get one through here, but we'll see. A Basestar is suffering. That Basestar's pretty injured. That one's... the armor's on the front, but other than that... Alright, I'm definitely going to go full attack now. We're going to try and make this Basestar pay. We're actually going to focus fire as well. I don't want you to drop lower, though.
So say we all.
There we go. Okay. Do we have any missiles left? You're reloading. You're reloading. You're reloading. You're out. Okay. That's fine. Look at the laser designation as well. Nice. You're reloading. You can fire guided missiles at the Basestar. Oh! It's a tactical jump! Modern Basestars have a really good tactical jump. Now, some of the other vessels in Cylon Armada have a tactical jump. Basestars, modern ones, it's a huge distance. Like, they can go much further than that. That's completely thrown me off. That is our unarmored side. Luckily, you are heavily damaged, and we are focusing on you, so it doesn't matter. Like, we're still targeting you. Yes! Also, look at it go. Nice. Right, we're going to drop your flat cloud. We're gonna switch to speed. And we're gonna full on just turn it. And we're gonna fire munitions at the same time. Oh, you're really wrecked. You're down to hull. Nice. We'll fire at that Basestar. We'll flat clouds up, but we'll fire the missiles anyway. And you will fire as well, and we're going to stop boosting and probably up our attack because we're actually in a position now where we can get a broadside in. And all of our like plain Viper squadrons
Yes,
take on the
sir.
Basestar.
Missiles incoming.
I need flak reloads now.
Probably should have designated you as like priority target. Yeah. I think we'll actually maybe boost thrust. No, not boost thrusters. We'll maybe just not go full attack anymore because I kind of want the speed to close. Focus fire on that Basestar. How much armor do we have on the side? Oh, not much. Okay. Here's the debate. Like, we could just drop flak and start focusing our fire. Well, I don't think it's time yet. I will start dropping height because we have a lot of top armor. Focus fire on that Basestar. Oh, that Basestar's taking so much damage.
We're gonna hammer the frackers until they can't get back up.
Oh, that Basestar's gone.
Reaching, take those fuel. Cleanup order received. Rally on me.
And that one's gone as well. It is a massive victory for the Colonials. Admittedly, we did lose a Mercury-class Battlestar. And two, Manticore Corvettes. But that's fine. It was probably the one that our Admiral's on, but that's fine. Now, one of the things I do want to show you real quick is the new photo mode. Because it is gorgeous. So if we focus on our guys over here. Where's a good way to get a nice picture of them? Like that. Bring up photo mode. Now we get to control a whole load of stuff. Like we can control our field of view. Sorry, I spent a lot of time in photo mode. I know some of you are like, photo mode to me is meh. But like for me, photo mode is beautiful. And then now we get to play with the focal distance. And then, we can put a tilt on it. Yeah, classic Battlestar Galactica tilt. Just save that screenshot. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, lovely. Anyway, we're gonna get rid of photo mode. Yeah, stay in photo mode. Auto cam.
Action stations, action stations. This is not a drill.
Is there a difference in if you turn off photo mode for auto cam? I don't think there is. I love watching the battles back. If you don't like watching the battles back, that's fine. But like, there's so much appreciation for like having the full speed action cam battle. Although sometimes you're not interested in what the fighters are doing. Like I'm more interested in like right now, this is where everything starts to kick off. Also, if we're gonna stay in photo mode, one of the things I will need to do is I'll need to change our focus distance to make it a little bit more accepting. And maybe just get rid of the tilt because it's making trying to control the camera really weird.
Keep your targets locked and watch for clearance.
Firing on target.
Alright, is this where it starts to go a little bit nuts? Yeah, this is where all the missiles come out. I also think there's like so much to be gained from like close-up shots of Basestars unleashing missiles because they look so badass. Like that is, even without doing much, just that looks a pretty cool shot. This though, this is the shot you're here for. Like, look at that. That's not even like doing much to that. Just gonna crank that focal depth. Look at that Corvette, desperately trying to get away. Oh no! This is my favorite type of shot, which is Corvettes desperately escaping and failing. Look how many missiles are not making it through.
I don't think we can take much more of this.
But it's actually the guns that killed the Corvette. It's not the missiles. We actually stopped all the missiles as soon as it got to the flat cloud. Okay, here we go. Here's the cluster nuke. Let's see how many actually impact. Kind of hard to tell. One of them gets stopped. It looks like at least one hit. It's hard to tell how many though. And there's another cluster nuke. That's torpedoes. This must be the cluster nuke that I didn't catch. No, there's the split. There's the split. Right, we did hit it. We did hit another one. That's at least 2. Oh, no, no, no. We can actually see that. Right. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the problem. Both of our Battlestars actually got nuked hard. I don't know how many hit, but it was not a few. What is it that kills the first one? It must be point defense. It looks like it was point defense. You can still see at least 4 dots in that. Second one goes off. Let's see if we can actually... because there's a gap. 1, 2, 3. At least 3 bits of nuke hit us. That's why we lost so much. Yeah, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's why that Battlestar took such a pounding. This is chaos right now. Absolute chaos. And that Arachne gets pretty hard. Those torpedoes are coming in. I think these are the torpedoes that we just take everything. Also, look at this little Valkyrie. Look how much damage it sustained. It's the Revenant that really wrecks the Valkyrie. I do love the design of the Arachne. Like, it looks like a fancy modern Battlestar. Whereas the Minervas just look like brutes. That flat cloud is so beautiful. Also, no. Please stop it with this, because that's a lot of missiles. This Revenant survives a lot longer than I thought it did. It was actually just having a fight with the Valkyrie the entire time. Props to the Valkyrie. I thought it was out of the fight by now. That Arachne... yeah, it goes underneath us. We fire a missile barrage at it. That Revenant... there we go. We killed it. Ah, right. That was our nuke. Which means I fire off the next nuke. Here we go. I actually want to know what happens with this nuke, because I didn't see it go off, I recall. Right. I think I fired it at you, but it hit the Basestar. Yeah. Okay, so we did double nuke that Basestar. Yeah, you can see my plan, but the missiles actually end up kind of just sliding underneath what we were trying to block with. And you're desperately trying to survive. We're even moving our other Battlestar in, and you can see we get so close to it being successful. I might have been able to justify survived by firing the flat cloud. I could have done that. I don't know if it would have been successful. Oh, it did actually work. We actually did manage to block with the other Battlestar. We blocked, what, 1 or 2 missiles? It wasn't enough by far. There were still far more missiles than we could have handled.
Come on.
No, tell a lie. I blocked even more. That actually wasn't blocked. Okay. And then we lose it. That one goes. I think what I didn't expect was the amount of armor damage they did with their missiles when we turned head on. And that's because I gave them armor piercers. If it was normal missiles, we'd be fine, but armor piercers do so much damage to your armor. I mean, they're meant to, right? And then, like, oh, look at that, as we start unleashing on the side of this thing. So beautiful. It jumps. This is actually a smart move by them, because we're now, like, completely exposed. But we are focusing on them, and they're super badly damaged, so we still get to use our rubber broadside. It's smart because it gets them out of the flak cloud, but that means that we're no longer using our guns on that side for flak. So it effectively doubles our firepower. I don't know, maybe they should have been smarter to move behind us, but if they'd moved behind us, they'd have been in your broadside. I guess you are in the broadside of the Mercury, just extreme range. Yeah, maybe this wasn't a smart move as I thought. If it was earlier in the battle, it would have been smart, but...
Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
And then you're just getting, like, absolutely shredded. It might not be our heaviest guns, because they're aside, but like, yeah, that'll do. Oh, look at that little broadside. Aww. It was mostly the fighters and the assault raptors by this stage. Like, the assault raptors, I think, are completely underrated. Like, if you can get them to the target, having them just unleash all their missiles and stuff, then go back, reload, etc. is fantastic. Oh, look at those missiles. They just went, whee! I think that's from the assault raptors. Yeah, that's why I didn't ever see these hit, because the assault raptors were hitting the bottom. I was like, huh, that decreased in health quickly. These missiles are completely non-targeted because I think you're dead, right?
I need black reload now.
Maybe? Were you firing at the one over there? I was saying no. Oh, there we go. The front Battlestar heavy guns coming into bear. Like, as soon as you get in close with Battlestar's like main armament at the front, they're such beasts. I do love this. This is maybe not as interesting a shot as it is in the show, but in the show, you've got the big cannons that are just like... Interesting fact, by the way, the CGI for Battlestar Galactica, the new 2004 show, was done by the same people who did Firefly and also Blade. Can't remember the name of the company for the life of me, but they're pretty badass. We did a pretty badass job. I don't know. I want to go through the ships and be like, was it the Rangers that did the most damage? Was it the Mercury? But like, we did lose a Mercury. I didn't expect the arm-penetrating missiles to do as much damage to armor as they did, which, you know, is my fault. So, I've been EnterElysium. I hope you enjoyed this video. Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, the Armistice campaign, and the Modern Ships pack, which includes a lot of the ships you just saw, is now available on Steam and also GOG. So you can go check it out. I'll put a link down below. So feel free to go check that out. And yeah, it's a sponsored video. So thank you very much to Submarines for sponsoring today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know if everyone enjoys the photo mode and the replays as much as I do, but I really like the photo mode and the replays. They're so cool. For now, I've been EnterElysium. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel and it helps out the video and everything. And feel free to comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want more like Battlestar Galactica Deadlock stuff, because like it's a very niche game, being tactical spaceship combat, but it's a niche that I am totally here for. I really do like tactical spaceship combat because, you know, I'm a geek is what I do. So let me know. Until next time, stay shiny.